Here we are again. This is summer 10 and lovely feelings from the holiday, I hope. I hope everybody had a lovely, lovely month of August. I had a whole week off, so I was very, very happy. But of course, I missed my Thursday nights with you. So here we are again, have a new start. Please come to sit. Comfortable, familiar seat. Hands resting on your lap or on your legs. Eyes soft or closed. Coming into the moment. Already as a disclaimer, because I hear it these days a lot in my classes, but you know enough to not do it. Remember, if you didn't practice during your holiday, don't expect it to be exactly where you left it off. Just slowly approaching tonight how the body feels, how the body goes. That's the idea. For a moment, becoming present, becoming aware of yourself, the way you sit, your breath. Arriving into the right now, where you are, at least pretty okay in this very moment. So yes, before anybody asked, I had a little holiday and it was absolutely lovely. It was exactly what the doctor ordered. I went with my best friend to a place where we used to work over 20 years ago. So it was a very eerie feeling and very nostalgic and sort of trying to figure out what we could remember. And it was very, very nice. Because certain areas, certain chapters of my life, I'm not really necessarily thinking about anymore. So it was sweet. And then maybe the keen yogi might say, but Mark, it's all about being in the present moment. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean we're not allowed to think about our past, because our past is very important. It shaped who we are, for better or worse, all the experiences. And I think there should be a sense of honoring to it. But most importantly, like anything else in our lives, it only becomes a problem when we make it a problem, when we get too hung up on the past, when we cannot let go of the past and be present, that kind of feeling. And I am a world champion belt holder in the practice of what if. I love a good what if. But after about 60 years after so many years in my life of thinking of what if this would have happened, what if I would have done that, you come to the very cold realization quickly on really that it ain't helping and you don't know. Yes, maybe you can imagine this and that happening or this making a different choice or something, but anything after you still don't know. A bus could ride you over next day. You know, it's life unfolds as it unfolds. That we know for sure. And the play that we do with it while living the life that we want to live is also to surrender. To, well, surrender is always a difficult word. I know that, or at least it's for me difficult. But to trust, to have a little faith that everything, I mean, from a certain perspective, from a certain philosophical perspective, one could argue that all human history was building up to this moment where we people are sitting together in this moment, in this Zoom call. All life built up to that. Maybe not specifically, but to a certain degree it did. So we also have to sort of settle in. We're like, this is where I find myself now. Whatever happened before, Whatever will happen after, right now I am here. As the great Alan Watts likes to say it, it's our time to groove with the eternal now. I always love that expression. Settling in and enjoy the ride. You're already on the ride, so let's just go for it. Good. Now we're getting Sabine in the house. And then we're all there. Good. Then please bring your hands for a moment in front of your heart space. Let's take a moment for our little intention, or if you prefer, very traditional, to make your practice an offering to something outside yourself, to somebody outside yourself. I played a couple of times in my practice now with offering it to my past me. I thought maybe there's some good energy I can send in that direction. That inner child. Taking that picture out when Mark was still happy. So open your eyes. We're coming back to our happy inner selves, our little Marky Mark, smiling, being all cute. It's like, that's what I'm playing it for today. That part of me that's like, whee! That's what I'm offering my practice to. Please come on to hands and knees, my friends. Spreading your fingers wide, wrists under shoulders, knees under the hips, and it feels like we never left the mat. As always, exhale, round the back, draw the chin to the chest, lengthening the tailbone. And on an inhale, let your spine sink between hips and arms, arching the back, gazing forward. Exhale, round the back, working and moving through the entire spine. Inhale, arch. And last time, exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch to tuck our toes under and lift, exhale back into down dog. Links within your spine. See what wants to be moved right now. If you want to walk your dog or shake things out, as always. Sometimes it's just nice to very slowly shift the weight to the right and shift the weight to the left. Yeah. Then on your next inhale, coming forward to a high push-up plank, to lay yourself onto the belly, toes point away, press feet hard, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down, Bhujangasana. Again, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale back to hands and knees to bring your knees back under your hips. Lengthen the right leg to the back. Reach your left arm forward. Now the main impulse here is to lengthen out. Your right foot might be flexed, might be pointed, might be flointed, some energy in the foot. Then you bend your right knee, reach the left arm around and take hold of your ankle. Kick your ankle back into your hand. If today is not the day to hold your ankle, you could still keep everything as is, just reaching towards the foot. And on your next exhale, bring it back down. Wet dog. Shake it out. Same on the left side. Left leg lengthens back. Right arm reaches forward. Cross body connection. Lengthening to the wall in front and behind you. Then bending your left knee, foot up, reach the right arm around and take hold of your ankle. It is tempting to let your foot sink to the right and point your left knee out to the side, but try not to do it. Your thigh is pointing down, your left knee is pointing back, your left foot is pointing up. On your next exhale, bring it back down. And one more time, give it a little friendly shake. Curl the toes back under and lift one more time into down dog. Then let's walk our feet forward to the top of our mat. Soft knees, torso onto the thigh. If you want to connect to your feet, to your ankles, holding on, great. If there's a little bit more space, more length for your hamstring, push your feet into the floor, lift your sitting bones a little higher. And then release your hands, bend your knees, draw the navel in and roll yourself up with a nice round back, shoulders and head coming up last. Placing your hands together in front of the heart space. Standing tall, lengthening through the center of your body. Finding the corners in your feet, centering the weight right in the middle. And then wherever you are in your breath, exhale through the nose. On an inhale, circle the arms out and up. Reach into the ceiling while the feet push into the floor. Exhale, folding down, belly to the thighs, chin tucked in. Inhale, a half lift to lengthen the spine. And exhale, step those feet back into down dog. 2 breaths in and out. In and out. On an inhale, coming forward to a high push-up plank. With control, lower yourself down onto the floor. Energize the legs, lift the chest into cobra. And exhale, lower down. Reach your arms back alongside the body. Locust, Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift everything. And exhale, bring it back into down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up high. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Big step, left knee sinks down to the floor. Rising up into your low lunge, allowing the weight to shift a little forward. So you're also not having your weight right on top of your knieschijf, your patella. Reaching the arms up if you have the space, a gentle lift in the chest. Then placing your right hand into the hip crest and reach your left arm over to the right side. Simple side stretch. On an inhale, lifting both arms up one more time. Exhale, hands down, step back into down dog. On an inhale, lift left leg up high. Exhale, left foot steps forward, right knee comes down. Inhale, rising into low lunge. Shifting the weight forward as much as you can allow it to yourself. Core engaged, abdominals engaged, so you can safely open that chest, lift that chest up high. Exhale, placing your left hand into the hip crest, reaching the right arm over your head out to the left. On an inhale, come back into the middle, reaching both arms up, possibly look up. Exhale, hands down, step back into down dog. One deep breath here in. Exhale, bend your knees, look in between your hands. Lightly step or hop forward. Exhale to fold forward and down. Inhale, arms reach into the sky. Exhale, hands in front of the heart space. Circle the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold your belly to the thighs, hands to the floor, chin tucked in. Inhale, half lift. Step both feet back. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. In and out. Sinking those heels towards the floor. And out. Inhale forward to a high push-up plank. Exhale, lower down with control, elbows pointing back. Inhale, cobra, energize your legs. Exhale, lower down to reach the arms back. Inhale, lift everything, spread your fingers, spread your toes. And exhale back into down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up high. Exhale, right foot steps forward, big step. Inhale, rising up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, finding that comfortable height for you. Strong legs. Draw the core set in. Open and lift the chest if available. Make it a very nice and proud posture. On your next exhale, bringing the left hand down onto the floor. Open your chest to the right, right arm reaches up high, while at the same time giving your left thigh that little sense of lift away from the floor. Thank you. On your next exhale, placing the right hand down. Inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged down dog, and then bend your knee, open the hip, just to go a little bit into that mobility around our hip, really squeezing and engaging the right hamstring, left heel heavy towards the floor. Then lengthen your right leg out, level the hip, bend your right knee under the body, right in the middle, and then step your right foot out to the left side. On hip height would be ideal. Not your knee, not your ankle, but your hip. Don't drop the hip. Keep it lifted, keep the plank. Keeping your fingertips engaged. And on an exhale, step your right foot back. I feel it is time for the first wiggle of September. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Good. Inhale forward, high push-up plank for Ashtanga Namaskar, puppy pose. Knees down, bend the elbows back, lower the chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back into down dog. On your next inhale, left leg lifts up high. Exhale, left foot forward. Generous step, rising up like cake in the oven. Come on, reach those arms up for each and every stage of your life, for each and every person you ever were. Yes! Think of it as a culmination of your life. Here you are, lifting your arms, standing there, strong and amazing. Woohoo! No, too much? Okay. And then coming into our very sweet and simple twist on an exhale, placing the right hand down. Open chest, left arm reaches up high, refiring up that back leg, especially if you're driving deep into that twist. Bringing those arms, those shoulders in one line. Keep lifting your right thigh away from the floor. On an exhale, bringing your left hand down. We're going to lift the leg up high behind us, three-legged down dog. Bending the knee, opening the hip wide, while your right heel stays heavy, sinking towards that floor. Ooh! Let's make it a plan till December. Let the heel touch the butt. Let the heel touch the butt. Let the heel touch the butt. Then lengthen your leg out, level the hip. Bend your left knee under the body. And step your left foot nice and flex out to the right side on hip height. Ooh, knack, knack, knack. We're not even going low. We're not even chaturanga. Nothing. Just strong arms, long plank, just with some funky legs and a little twist in the hip. On your next exhale, step your left foot back, down dog. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. On an inhale, coming forward to a high push-up plank. Knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back into down dog. On your next exhale, bend your knees, look in between your hands. Lightly step or hop forward. Long legs, navel in, folding forward and down. Inhale, arms circle up, reach into the sky. Exhale, hands in front of the heart space. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward and up while your hips are pulling back. Utkatasana, chair pose. Strong arms. Don't look down. Look forward, if not even up to the space in between your hands. On your next exhale, hands down, lengthen out the legs. Half lift, inhale. Step both feet back, exhale, down dog. Then look at your feet. Turn your left heel in and down onto the floor. Setting up the back leg first. Inhale, right leg lifts up high. Exhale, right foot steps forward, big step. Inhale, rising up into your warrior one. Nice. Spiral that body forward. On your next exhale, open wide into warrior two. Lengthening through your arms, creating all that length, that elongation, that space. But then also keep the connection from right to left middle finger, something that connects. Then roll the shoulders out of the way, palms come up. Right arm reaches up, if not over your head, peaceful reverse warrior. That, of course, doesn't mean straighten your front leg. Keep your right knee bent. A very unwilling centimeter. Thank you. Okay. On your next exhale, bring it back into warrior two. Now reach the right arm forward. Elbow first to the knee, hand onto your lower abdominals. Right elbow onto your knee, right hand under your abdominals. Left arm reaches down to the floor, forward, top of the mat, up to the ceiling, and to the back wall. Again, down, forward, up, and back to the wall, and then finally down, forward, and up, where you can lovingly look towards your left hand. If you feel the need to bring now your right fingers to the floor, you absolutely can. Uddita Parshva Konasana. And if it is your heart's desire to extend that left arm over your head, feel free to do so. But imagine one long line from left foot, through left leg, through left side, through left arm. On your next inhale, lift back up into warrior two and lengthen your right leg out. Reaching the right arm forward, 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 forward. Right hand down to the shin or three fingers outside your foot to the floor. Left arm reaches up high. One more time, gazing to left hand. I am sucking my right leg into the hip socket, keeping that spine nice and long. Then exhale, looking down, bend right knee, hands to the mat, step back into down dog. Vinyasa by choice. Inhale forward to a high push-up plank, those who want. Exhale, low plank or any other version that suits you better. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale back into down dog. Then again, gazing towards your lovely feet. Right heel circles in, presses down to the floor. Inhale, left leg lifts up high. Exhale, left foot steps forward, big step. Inhale, warrior one. I adore looking up. But I only adore it if the back of your neck is nice and long, as if you're lifting your face. I know. On your next exhale, left arm front, right arm back, opening the hips wide. Again, find that connection, reaching the arms, but also staying connected. Don't let it all go away from you. There's always a strong hold. Good. Then rolling the shoulders to the back, palms up. Left arm reaches up, possibly over. Right hand oh so light on your back leg. No leaning. On your next exhale, bring it back into warrior two. Reaching the left arm forward. Elbow onto your knee, left hand onto your lower abdominals, just to be out of the way. Right arm reaches down, forward, up, drawing a big circle, right arm back, down. Try to make the movement a little bigger, bigger circle. Last time, back, down, forward, and now when the arm comes up, stay up, looking towards your right hand. Now, of course, you can either bring your left hand to the floor, you can also reach the right arm over your head, extending the line on the right side of your body. Keep pushing your left foot into the floor, not to sink your hips sort of too deep. Keep a little engagement in your legs. And I say the word little very lightly. On your next inhale, one last time, lift up into warrior two. Extend the left leg without locking your knee. Keep it nice and long. Reach the left arm forward. Place your hand to the shin or 3 fingers outside of the floor. Right arm reaches up high. Long spine, long legs, long arms. And on an exhale, look down, bend left knee, hands to the mat, and step it back into down dog. On an inhale, coming forward to a high push-up plank. Last time, lowering down, low plank or any other version. Open your heart and exhale back into down dog. Then bend your knees, look in between your hands. Lightly step or hop forward. A full exhale onto your long legs. Inhale, arms circle up, reach into the sky. And exhale, hands in front of the heart space. Then turn open to the long side of your yoga mat. Hands into the hips. Energize your legs, give your impulse as if your feet want to draw in together. Then lift your right hip. Then lift your left hip. Then lift your right hip like you're in a 90s music video. And your left hip. One last time, the right hip up. The left hip up. Come into the middle and tilt forward. Prasarita Padottanasana. Either fingers to the floor to support your folding down, or if you prefer, interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and let your hands drop towards the floor behind your head. On your next inhale, lifting the chest halfway, hands to the hips. Exhale, come all the way up. Bend your knees to step or jump your feet together. And then give it a little shake, give it a little shake, give it a little shake. Good. Then turn back towards the short side of the mat just to have space. Bring your right knee up. Right ankle on top of left thigh. Right knee drops a little away, squaring out the lower leg. Arms reaching forward, hips are pulling back. On an inhale, lift your right knee onto hip height. Left hand takes the outside, hands, fingers under your thigh, grabbing your thigh. Right arm reaches back into your twist, standing twist. And if that ain't enough, only then look towards your right hand. Good. Linke Hand houdt het rechte knie vast. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Look at you go. It's all still there. And then looking back forward. Now, bring your hands in front of the chest, fingers pointing forward. Then pull your fingers, long arms to the back, squeezing the shoulder blades, and kick your right heel into the wall behind you. Flying Warrior 3. Flying into September. I feel you don't like September. What's going on? Why are you not opening your heart to September? It's not September's fault that August is over. Come on. Good, very nice. And then step it back up and right foot down. Take a moment to just stand and breathe. 3 deep breaths in and out. Well, if your room is as hot as mine, I feel you guys. Good. Now, very calm nervous system. Same other side. It couldn't be more easy. Let's give it a try. Looking forward. Bringing your left knee up, left ankle on top of right thigh, left knee drops down. When we bend our standing leg, we're reaching the arms forward, we're reaching our hips back, taking a juicy little seat here. Then lifting up, lift your left knee simply on hip height, doesn't have to be higher. Right hand over your left thigh, hooking the fingers under the thigh and standing tall. Left arm reaches to the wall behind us, drawing our twist, our torso into the twist. And only then you might look towards your left hand. You might also keep looking forward, is all good. Sabine, rechte arm over je linkerbeen. Yes. Strong in your standing leg. Then looking back forward. And then the only thing, you are opening your arms, your chest, your shoulders as good as you can. And kick your left heel into the wall behind you. And then having a little swan action. Swan action. Yay! Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, and bring it back. Ta-ka! Ta-ka! Shake it off. Come to the end of your mat. Hopefully not the end of your rope, just the end of your mat. From here, we are rolling down, walking the hands forward to set up for pigeon pose. Right knee under the body and to the outside of the mat. Single-legged pigeon posture. Unless you prefer to be on your backside and thread the needle. That is fine by me. Make your variations as your body needs it. But those in classic pigeon, slowly allow yourself to fold, to lengthen forward. Ah. 3 more breaths. Then let's start working the left leg a little bit. Bring yourself just onto your elbows. So you're staying with your torso low. You are bringing your left arm in front of your chest, crossing over. Right arm reaches back, so you have a nice little balance. And we bend the left knee to take the foot nice and close, giving our quadriceps a well-deserved stretch. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, and releasing the leg. Come onto your right hip. Swing the left leg forward. Bend your left knee. Right hand takes the outside of your left foot. Then we're going to extend the leg in the air, like you don't care. And just finding this sort of hanging system in your own body. Good, nice. Then just to make the picture full, reaching your left arm to the wall behind you. That is all. No extra balancing, no lifting, no nothing else. Just hanging out here in your own lovely body for 3, 2, 1. Looking back forward, bending the left knee so you can bring your heel down carefully. And then setting up for Janu Sirsa Asana. Left leg long, right foot inside left thigh. You can really aim for a nice big 90-degree angle in your thighs, in your thigh bones. Okay, let's be ready. Good. And then reaching forward towards your left foot. Little appreciation here for your left leg. Your left leg did 50% of all the schlepping around of you all summer long. So appreciate your lovely legs. And slowly coming out of the posture, bend your left knee to extend your left leg now into the air, arms framing and just holding. And trying to not round the back too much, try to keep some length within the spine. Flex point or floint. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles so you can roll over and come into hands and knees. Same other side. Left knee under the body and to the outside of the mat, setting up your single pigeon posture. Good. Let's keep it knee friendly. Proud pigeon moment. And then beak down, everybody fold forward and down. Nice. 3 more breaths. And just lifting ourselves onto our elbows. Right arm crosses in front of the chest just for the stability, so you can reach your left arm back. And it's never left arm back, shoulders staying forward, unless you're incredibly flexible. We are moving that left shoulder back, really feeling that opening and twist and the work. Then bending our right knee and we draw that foot a little closer. Again, if you're not managing yet to hold your foot, it's all fine. Even if your knee is bent and your hand is just reaching, you are still creating a sense of stretch. It's all good. 5, 4, 3, bring that heel to the butt. 2, 1, gently controlled, bye-bye, letting that foot back go. Coming onto our left hip so we can swing the right leg forward. We're going to bend the right knee, flexing the right foot. Left arm crosses over. Left hand takes the outside of the right foot, and then you're extending the leg into the sky. Long spine would be lovely. And then our right arm might as well reach back. You might as well look to your right hand. And allow your right leg to really extend. For 3, 2, 1. And looking forward, bending the right knee, bringing the foot down. Lengthen the right leg forward with your left foot on the inside of your right thigh, aiming for a really nice big 90-degree angle. Turn to that long leg, links within the spine. Remember, the start is half the rent. How you set it up, lengthening forward. Janu Sirsa Asana. Pressing your right leg into the floor without your left heel coming off. Sorry, your right heel. Pressing right leg into the floor, keeping right heel on the floor. There we go. There's the other leg that schlepped you around for the whole summer. Appreciate. And slowly rising back out. Bend right knee. And then like a little Las Vegas showgirl, kick that leg into the air. Good. Just to hold nice and long. Try to stretch it long, long, long. Hands just framing, just applauding. Lift that chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring all the legs to the front. Walk your butt back. Move a little flesh out, move a little flesh out. So I don't know if it stays sort of a question or something. Of course, some people work with their legs together. Personally, just for my body, hip width always feels a little bit more natural. It seems that it gives me more space, but you can absolutely choose also to have your feet together. From here, tall start, Dandasana, and then reaching the fingers forward, forward, forward. Nobody Somebody has said, touch your toes, reach forward, reach beyond your feet, reach, reach, and then just deigning to go down into your forward fold Paschimottanasana for 1 full minute. Please remember that the activation of your lower abdominals is helpful for your forward bend. Same as engaging your quadriceps. Last deep breath. Then taking your hands to the outside of the legs, pressing into the floor to support your torso, lifting hands in front of the heart space, reaching your arms up high. Look towards your hands, give your spine that little lift and lengthening. Then hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your feet, towards the front, bend those knees and lift into tabletop. Then bringing your head up and your hips down. Two choices. You can have your left leg long, right foot outside left knee, or you can slide your left foot to your right hip and set your right foot outside. Left thigh, left knee. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Half Lord of the Fish, right hand behind you, long spine. And then see what makes most sense for your body to hug your knee in with your elbow or your hand, or to press the elbow from the outside into your leg. On your next exhale, turn yourself back forward. Draw your left knee out to the side. Let your right leg fold. Easy legged position. Arms out. Let your left hand go behind your back, aiming your hand up towards the space in between your shoulder blades. Right arm reaches forward and up. Right hand connects to left hand. And those who are making contact and have the need, the behoefte, to lean a little forward. It's not that I'm thinking about my head going to the floor. I'm actually thinking of my right elbow pushing forward, lengthening forward, lengthening forward. Oh. 2 or 3, 2, on 1. Then bring it back up and fold. Then bringing your right foot to the left hip, left foot outside right leg, unless you are tilting. If you are tilting, right leg long. Remember to sit on both sitting bones. From here, left hand up. Think of those moments when you were in school and you knew the answer. Up. There you go. Left hand behind you, pressing into the floor, keeping the spine long, and then either hug your left knee in or press your left knee in. On your next exhale, turn yourself back forward, folding the legs simply into easy cross-legged position, Sukhasana. Arms out. I believe it's the right hand going behind that body, in between our shoulder blades, snuggling it in. Left arm reaches forward and up. Left elbow bends. Left hand towards right hand. Left elbow pointing up ideally, not pressing your head into a funny position. Be tall. And those of you who do make contact with their hands just to keep the grip and to possibly intensify a little bit what's happening in the shoulders, you could lean a little forward. Ooh, I'm reaching my left elbow forward. If you want to dip and round it down, it might even be more intense. It draws your hand possibly more up. That's okay. Lift yourself back. Unfold your wings. Little shoulder roll, shoulder roll, shoulder roll. Fingers interlace. Flip the arms up. Ooh. And then really not much left to do but to come onto our bellies. Long body, long legs. If you can, bring your forehead down onto the mat. If that is too uncomfortable, just look straight down onto the mat with your nose kind of balancing just over the floor. I like forehead down, tucking the chin in to create space in the back of the neck. Arms reach behind the body, interlacing your fingers, possibly the other way around, just for, variation. Lengthen the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then lifting your hands towards the ceiling, compressing in the shoulders. On an exhale, bringing your arms alongside the body, hands alongside the chest, fingers fan out. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the head, cobra. You want to keep your hips on the floor. You can, of course, work lower purely from your back muscles. That's fine. Huh? Then make a lot of effort to pull your chest forward. But those who want to extend a little further up, that's fine. On an exhale, lower down onto right ear. Reach the arms back and relax your body. Then looking down onto the mat. Lifting your chest, reaching your arms back, bending our knees, taking hold of our ankles. Remember, our plan is to take hold at the same time, each ankle. And then flexing the feet, pubic bone pushes into the floor, kicking not only the ankles into the hands, you actively lift the chest, you might as well lift your thighs. Exhale, coming down onto left ear, relax the body. All week long on my holiday, I was thinking something is missing. And then this week, when I came back into teaching, I realized it's all the little yogi sounds, all the ooh. I miss those sounds. Good. Last time, looking down, reach your arms back. One more time, bending our knees, taking hold of the ankles. If you want to take the ankles from the inside, remember, thumbs up, soft spot of your elbows pointing out. Otherwise, take the outside as before. Kick your ankles into your hands, lift your chest, lift your thighs, lift yourself up. And breathe. And happy thoughts. I can only do one thing. On your next exhale, lower back down. Give it one last little shake, and then please turn onto your backside. Very, very nice. Finally, sit to Bandhasana, half bridge. Placing our heels under our knees with our feet, hip if not shoulder width apart. That doesn't take away that we energize, that we activate a little bit our inner legs as well. So your toes, your knees are not pointing out, but you know all that. From here, pressing our feet firmly into the floor, lifting the hip up high, pressing your feet harder and harder because your plan is to lengthen out your legs. At the highest point, as we do, roll the shoulders a little bit under, opening your chest, your heart space. And those who are inclined to go that one step further into full wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana, bringing your hands in line with your head, doesn't have to be too close. Inhale, exhale onto the crown of your head. Inhale, exhale, rising up, lengthen the arms, pulling that chest forward. And Himnadaburus, chin to the chest, bring it down. Always a little careful with those sweaty hands when you notice they're sliding. Good. Give your legs a little bit of a shake, either with your feet on the floor or with your feet in the air, but give your legs a good little tumble. Then bringing your knees to the left, any variation of twist that you desire. Knees to the left, look to the right. Grounding your right arm, your right shoulder. Giving up resistance. On your next exhale, gently roll yourself back onto the mat. Unfold your legs, refold your legs to set up for your other side. Knees towards the right while you are extending your left arm shoulder towards the floor. Oh, oh, yes. On your next exhale, slowly bringing yourself back out of the twist. And then I'd say this would be a great point to set up for your Shavasana. Spreading yourself out nicely and with love. Settling down into a very pure state. That's sort of maybe the focus I have for the last few weeks. I don't know, past is a little bit on my mind. I found this photo I showed you at the beginning. Me, happy as can be with my parents, smiling and laughing, really small, probably like 2, 3 years old. I've never seen that photo before. My cousin brought it to us. I printed it out and I'm concentrating on that little mark. That little Mark that knew nothing about yoga or dancing or climate change or Donald Trump or the Kardashians or YouTube or Netflix or Instagram or the world in general. There's something so simple and so pure about it when everything sort of falls away. So somehow that picture comes into my mind for Shavasana. You just are. That part of you that is always you. Pure, sweet. Slowly moving your fingers, your toes, just simply coming back into your body. Stretch yourself out if you like. And bend your knees. Either roll over your right side, traditionally the right side. Roll over your left side if you feel like a rebel. Rock yourself up if you feel playful. Stay down if you have the time. And finally, place your hands together in front of the heart space. As always, we have our little chant, our little woohoo, victory, victory to the inner teacher. And then we're bowing down, and we're bowing down to ourselves. We're going to bow down to all that we are, to all that we were, to all the things that change within us, all the things that stay the same, bowing down to everything that we are and still becoming. Om Bolo Shri Satguru Bhagavan Ki Jai!
Yay!
Bag bowing down to everything and all that makes you you. I thank you so much for indulging. It's so good to see you guys again. I wish
It's
you
me back.
I wish you a glorious weekend, all of you. Yeah, let's keep practicing. Let's get back onto track. Thank you so much for joining in, and lots of luck to everybody. Bye, guys.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Mark.
Yeah.